Tanya Shigal is an agency in the West Isles which helps people access homes which are both affordable and comfortable to live in. We help people remain in their homes as well as they get older in age, and that independent living is a key aspect of our work. But we like to focus on those who are particularly fuel poor. It's a really essential part of our work because it's such a widespread problem in the West Isles.
Energy Action Scotland is the fuel poverty charity in Scotland. We've been working for over 30 years trying to identify solutions to fuel poverty. We know more and more that we have a growing vulnerable population, and some of that vulnerability can be different. It can be people who are elderly, people with long-term illness, and in this case, it's people who are living with cancer. We've identified them and working with key local partners, Macmillan Cancer Care and TIG, to provide the solutions that those folks need to have a healthy, warm home environment.
I'm very keen to hear about the ABC project because having had cancer myself, I know that that means that you're going to be stuck in the house for a long time. In my case, I was lucky that I was diagnosed and had surgery. But after surgery, I had to stay in the house and be just about immobile for a month. And it was only after that that I could start getting out and about. And when you're sat in the house, you realise you need the house to be warm all the time. And so you have the heating on going all the time. So to have a project which will help people who are not as lucky as me, who maybe have to live a year, 2 years, 3 years or more, but in a very warm home, they need help so that they can get the best sort of management of their bills, because it does affect your life.
I came into post in 2010 as a Macmillan Benefits Advisor for the Western Isles, and in that time I have seen an increase in referrals to the service. A lot of the patients are terminally ill, but there are more people now surviving cancer and living longer with cancer than ever before.
The heating was first class compared to what I had, because I could get the heat now, which I didn't before. I was even very cold in hospital, so I don't know, was it the sickness, the illness or what, but I was feeling it very cold here.
How do you find it now?
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Big difference, especially when I go to bed at night.
On the one hand, you've got the expertise of the Macmillan team in supporting people with a cancer diagnosis, allied to the reach of TIG in terms of being able to reach into different households across the Western Isles and improve people's overall circumstances in terms of the heating that they have in their house and their access to benefits. So it's a really good partnership to see develop. In particular, the use of the fund Aiming Beyond Cancer has been a real help to a range of people actually, and that's been supported by Energy Action Scotland, and it's been great as a means of keeping people at home, independent, in a warm and comfortable environment. So we need to see much more of this sort of work into the future, and I would underline my support for the work that TIG are doing with Macmillan to that end.